What's up everyone, welcome back to the Virtue Bowling Supply YouTube channel. Today we have another comparisons ball review featuring the Brunswick Ultimate Defender. As always, we have one straight player or one player that hooks a little bit. This video we have something a little bit exciting as well, and a husband and wife duo that's going to be giving us their input on the new bowling ball. Let's hop into it. Up first is Annie Riley as our straighter player, very talented young lady that averages over 220 her last season. She will be comparing to the Track Theorem and Paragon Pearl. Let's see what she thinks.
Just threw about a game's worth with the Brunswick Ultimate Defender. I actually really like it, despite it being pretty early, but it's early, but it continues through the lane at the same time. It really bites through that oil. Here, the lane's got a little bit crispy, but it still is finding its way through. And they're a little bit cliff too, but even towards the end, those were kind of bad shots on my part, but it really got through kind of the cliff. So overall, I think it's pretty good. Okay, I'll be comparing the Ultimate Defender to the Paragon Pearl. The Paragon Pearl, I really like it. It's definitely a staple in my bag right now. I have two of them, but I compared it to the pin-up version of the Paragon Pearl. I really like it. I think it's a good complement to each other as well. Like if I can't really move left anymore with the Ultimate Defender, I know I can go to the Paragon Pearl or something equivalent to it and get through those pins. Next, I'll be comparing the Ultimate Defender to the Theorem. I really like the Theorem. It's definitely a ball that I grab right away now in my bag. I really like it because it's clean through the front, but it really snaps at the end. I like it on the fresh or on the burn, like on a house shot. I like it in sport shots so far too. I think it's just really versatile. And with the Ultimate Defender, I think it's a good complement to each other as well. Like if the lanes get a little squirrely for the Ultimate Defender, I think the Theorem's a good ball to go to next. Yeah, I think it's a good complement. My final rating of the Brunswick Ultimate Defender is a nuts rating. I really liked that ball. Despite it rolling pretty early, it really bit through the oil and went through the pins really nicely, really hard, and it carried pretty well as well. So yeah, I really like it. I do think it'll be versatile for all different players. If you're a little bit straighter, I think it'll be a good ball for you too. It'll cut through the pins if you're pretty straight, and I think even if you need to move left and wheel it, I think it'll be good as well. You could maybe knock off some of the surface, but I think it'll be versatile for everybody.
Up next is our power player, Ryan Riley, Annie's husband. He is a pro shop operator that averages 220 plus as well, and he will be comparing to the Quantum Evo Response and 900 Global Eternity Pi.
just threw about 10 shots with the Ultimate Defender. So far, it's been super early, a lot earlier than I thought it was going to be, and super smooth. The pair is supposed to be fresh, so I don't know if it's the lane or the ball, so I'm going to compare it to an Eternity Pie in about the same spot and see what we get. Just got done throwing the Eternity Pie, about 5 shots. As I suspected, the lane is quite a bit snugger than usual, quite a bit tight. So the Eternity Pie was definitely a little cleaner and a little bit more down lane for me. It does have a little lane shine on it. So next I'm going to compare it to a Quantum Evo Response. Just got done throwing the Quantum Evo Response up against the other 2 balls. Didn't throw it the greatest, but the good shots I did do, it definitely did something completely different. It was much cleaner, stored up more energy in the mid lane, went through the pins a little better, even when I did miss in or got a little bit right. For me, this is the ball I'd probably use on this pair of lanes right now, just to give me the most amount of miss room. The Defender for me is probably a little too early, and so I'd probably put some compound on it. It'd probably be a little better, but I'd probably use the Response here and, like I said, change the cover up on the Defender a little bit. So, all right, so Ultimate Defender, I'd probably, at its current box condition, I'd probably rate it like potatoes for me, just because of how early it is on this pattern. If I put some compound on it, I think it has the potential to be like meh or fire, just depending on what you're bowling on. I think this ball will be really good for speed dominant players, especially with the out-of-box surface. Get it to see the lane a little sooner and try to get into a roll, because it still continues pretty well. So yeah, I think that's Ultimate Defender.
And of course, if you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe. We are completely not filtered, no sponsors, so we can say it exactly the way that we feel. Thanks for watching.